Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we're looking at the Red Widow from the Marvel Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. This one shipped out pretty early, much earlier than the other figures in this wave. Speaking of which, let's look at the side art right there, and then the back of the box. Yeah, you can see the other figures in this wave. Not a really big fan of them mixing in like Avengers and X-Men, and just like going, what is that, Eternals too? Yeah, just everywhere, from all across the Marvel spectrum. The silent and mysterious Red Widow is an assassin trained in the Red Room to serve with the super-powered Winter Guard. Yeah, without further ado, let's open this figure up. Alright, here she is out of the packaging. I just had to do a really quick Google search of this character because I'm like, I know nothing about her. Yeah, apparently she is a much newer character compared to a lot of the other people in this wave. She's very new. She just came out. But yeah, much newer character. Pretty cool to have her. I know, like, when they teased this figure, a lot of people were disappointed. But, you know, I'm all for getting characters I do not know of. Speaking of which, let's just get into the sculpt, which there's a certain part where I'm not sure of, as that was such an awful segue. I tend not to rehearse these ahead of time. But yeah, looking at the legs themselves, they are reused from the Shriek figure from the Armadillo Spider-Man Build-A-Figure wave that came out a few years ago. We've been seeing these legs on a lot of female figures as of late. However, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, these fit. I mean, these legs do a wonderful job. They're pinless and they have lots of range to them. Yeah, very, very good. And yeah, she has these like little belt pieces going all around the mid thigh right there, which are pretty cool. Little holster. Nothing goes in there, sadly. Would have liked to see like maybe like a knife accessory, be able to tuck in right there. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like even or not, but yeah, I got the design right there. You know, you can see it kind of overlaps. I wasn't even in frame. It kind of overlaps right there. Although the sculpt doesn't really do a good job of separating the two bands. They kind of like fuse together right there. And you continue up, and unfortunately, mine has a bit of a QC issue. You can see like the paint on the legs just don't really line up compared to each other. Yeah, I feel like it's supposed to. This one is just supposed to be a tiny bit further back, and this one is just supposed to be a tiny bit forward. They're both a little off from the black paint right here on the abdomen. Speaking of abdomen, I am almost certain that this is a new piece. I at least I have never seen it used before. At first, I thought it was like reused from Shriek, which in itself isn't an entirely brand new mold. It's actually just the new legs, the new arms, and that's it. That's all it is. Everything else for Shriek, the upper torso and the lower torso, are reused from, well, I don't know what the first figure that used this mold was, but yeah, it's very different. You can see there's not as much definition as there is in this one, and I mean, look, I've already been accused of being a perv. The breasts are smaller here. I'll just say it. I'll just say it there, since no one else wants to say it. Yeah, she's not as well endowed as a whole lot of other Marvel Legends female figures, but I like that, you know. Oh my god, I am just digging myself an even deeper hole. I swear I'm not a perv, guys. Please. Yeah, no, it's good to see a variation of body types in the line. You know, a lot of the time we just get muscular dude, big butt, big boob woman. But yeah, no, this is a very nice change. You know, you get a flat, not to be rude, flat chest. All right, not to be rude, because Jesus Christ, let's just move on. Let's just move on to the arms, which are reused from the Shriek body mold. What's cool is that each of the hands have that Black Widow logo right there, the hourglass, and well, not really an hourglass. It's actually an actual Black Widow thing. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to even go down here, down the lower torso. You get some more bands going all across the abdomen, but there is a logo underneath that is sort of hidden by these bands. Now, it isn't colored in like the ones on her hands, but it's still there. Very neat attention to detail. This could make a like pretty sick Lady Deadpool custom, actually. You already got like the stuff going down the sides. But I think like the piece that stands out the most is this cape, of course. It is long, it is flowy, and I love the collar popping up right here. Very neat. And back here, you can see like there's layers to it. There's one, and then there's another one underneath it. And yeah, I like the folds. I like that it's not too foldy. It's not like too much detail, but there is a lot put into it. There's like a little shoulder pad sticking out right there, and it like kind of droops over the front of her while this piece is kind of flapping off to the side. Now, this does hinder articulation a bit, but we'll get to that later. First, let's look at that head sculpt. And I have no idea why this reminds me so much of like Sub-Zero or Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. It just does, and I really like that. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so yeah, this really reminds me of one of the ninjas. Not a whole lot of paint apps going on. I do love the face underneath being black and black face. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that joke. We're getting canceled with this one, guys. It's been nice knowing you all, but yeah, I love the black face underneath and the white eyes. It really makes it pop out more. It's really cool because like black and red are the only colors used all throughout this figure. It's only black and red until you get to the eyes, which just like make it stand out even better. Great design wise. I just kind of wish there was more like black in the mask, maybe in these recesses right here on the sides, maybe paint those in. But going over accessories, she comes with 2 open sea grip hands. She also comes with this double bladed, I don't even know what the name of this thing is. If you guys know what this weapon is called, please comment it down below. But I kind of want to say this is reused from the Daredevil figure that came out last year in the Marvel Knights wave. I can't really be certain about that because I don't have the figure off to the side at the moment, but yeah, it looks very familiar to that, maybe. But it's still a really cool weapon, really cool piece. And yeah, she's able to comfortably hold it in both of her open sea grip hands, so you don't have to worry about it like falling loose from there. Very tight grip. She also comes with an opened out hand and a fisted hand. And like that's all you get for accessories. This is one of my biggest pet peeves with Hasbro lately. Stop giving us mismatching pairs of hands. Just give us both or just one. Ooh, that really chaps my hide. But going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much. She is able to look down a tiny bit, and she does have side-to-side movement, and she kind of has some pivot, but it's really inhibited by the collar and the hood right here. Oh my god. For this arm, oh, it's gonna be hard to get any movement out of it just because of this big old plastic cloth or plastic piece, the cape itself. It really inhibits the articulation right there. But you can pop off the... Oh my god. I need to use this for a custom. Whoa, this is a really good body. I've been wanting to make like a grown-up Spider-Gwen figure for quite some time, and I feel like this body would be perfect for that. Stay tuned. But yeah, without that big old cumbersome cape, her arm is able to move up this much, and it does have rotation at the shoulder, upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that is able to bend in this much, and her wrist hinge, she's able to move up, down, and all the way around. Oh no. And here I was thinking I was going to get everything done in one take, but never mind. Here is how far she's able to go back and forward. With the diaphragm joint in the middle, she also has some pivot, and she's also able to turn side to side. Her leg is able to kick out this much, go out to the side that much, and go back a pretty good amount. She has upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee that is able to bend in this far, and her foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and she has some Yeah, with this cape though, you're just gonna have a bad time posing it around, honestly. Except for the legs, which are able to, have some pretty good movement in them. Like up here, everything I showed earlier, pretty much gone. Here she is at her widest stance with both feet still flat on the floor. And then here is her widest stance possible with both feet flat on the floor with her cape on. Now onto the size comparisons. Here she is next to Darkstar and Red Guardian, Crimson Dynamo and Ursa Major, Black Widow and Yelena, the Winter Soldier and Captain America, Black Panther and Spider-Man, Wolverine and Daredevil, Darwin and Morbius, Commander Gary, and the Marvel Legends Spider-Hams. Alright, final rating time and my overall thoughts. I'm going to give Red Widow here a final rating of 8 out of 10. Yeah, see, so I'm not too hot on the base figure itself, but the brand new body, the new chest and lower abdomen, I am a really big fan of that. I am really looking forward to making some customs with this. Probably get like 2 or 3 more of these, just to do some like Spider Women perhaps. But yeah, I think the mold itself is fantastic. The body, I just think this cape really holds it back, because it could just be like a really good figure if maybe replace this with some cloth goods. Oh, it's gonna be supreme. But yeah, that cape just really hinders it a lot. It does look great though. I will admit it does look fantastic. However, I just kind of wish there was a way to have it while also being able to pose it around. But yeah, 8 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Click the link in the description below, because I will have a playlist for my other Marvel Legends action figure reviews. You can just save it and check back when I release some more reviews. The Zabu wave, the rest of it should be coming in at the end of the month, so stay tuned for those, as well as many other Marvel Legend reviews that I'll post in the meantime. But yeah, until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Anyways, here she is able to bend up.